Let's go to Hunter Biden now. Yeah, sorry, I know we have to change tone, but I wanted
Yes, it's quite a shift.
Yeah, I know, but look, it's important to do. Hunter Biden, and this is like...
It is important.
It shouldn't be should it be a national story? Not necessarily. The story here is that nobody cares on the left, whereas remember there were rumors once upon a time that maybe Donald Trump had said the N-word in one of the Apprentice outtakes.
Right, yeah.
That may be the reason that Bezos tried to get the rights to the rushes, to the footage.
Yeah.
So this is why it matters, because there are rules for thee and not for me. Exactly. To be clear, I do not think that Hunter Biden or Joe Biden... do we all agree? I don't think either of them are racists.
I think they've accidentally...
I think they're racist in that they probably think that they're the white savior racists.
Right.
But I don't think they hate black
I think they're classists.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They're absolutely classist. But in other words, I don't think that Hunter Biden said the N-word in a racist connotation.
No, not at all.
No, I think, it
was joking around. Okay, so Hunter Biden yesterday, this is only in the Daily Mail. I have not seen it front and center at these other websites. It was discovered that he said the N-word multiple times in texts to his white lawyer, George Messiers. Do I have that right? I don't know, because I haven't heard it pronounced anywhere because no one's covered it.
George.
Not a soul.
So, you know what, actually, because I can't do this, can you do me a favor and read the original text here, Black?
No
but first, but show them the picture of your father from your wallet,
here,
because a lot of people question your racial authenticity,
Jared,
which
you're
in
going to
itself
want
is
to
racist.
put a little bit of twang on that voice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here it is.
This
is my dad. He's melanated.
Yep.
Hey.
It's confirmed. That is my dad.
It is confirmed.
Okay, here we go.
They had a TV show and everything.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
read
the
it.
texts read from Hunter Biden to his lawyer.
Yes, he is a crackhead, by the way. So these are more than likely crack infused.
Also,
tweets,
cracker. The worst kind of person to use the N-word.
Really?
A cracker.
And Dave, could you help me out in this?
I'd be happy to.
Well, these are the original ones that people may not have
actual
heard.
ones.
These are also all sent from a cricket phone. Is that correct?
Here we go. First one. Nigga, you better not be charging me Hennessy rates.
Oh, I didn't know
that's
when we were
that's
on.
racist.
No, these are the actual texts.
That's the actual text. That's the.
You can look on the map
That's
right
the
there.
first one.
We'll get to the...
Oh, I'll read the other ones then.
That's not. I didn't get those ones.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you have the full text here?
I've got the full text here.
Do you have the lawyer responding?
I've got the lawyer responding.
All right, read all of it then.
Okay. OMG, nigga. Did you just fictional... These are crack infused, okay.
Yeah.
Did you just fictional character from the imagination of the collective frightened and my dead brother's unconditional love is what I should rely on, and my kids aren't children, George.
The most offensive part of this is the sentence structure, and that someone unknowingly would read this and assume that it's a black person writing it.
And it's definitely not.
It's a white person perpetuating a negative stereotype. You'd see it. You'd say, "Oh, they said the N-word. Of course, they're black. This is horrible. We need better educational systems in inner cities." No, it's a white guy who's smoking Parm or a soft Gouda.
This next one's not too bad.
That's what's funny though. He's trying to act like he's sober.
Right.
He's like, it's unconditional love. I found God. Like, I don't think you have.
Yeah.
Next one's not too bad. He just says true dat.
Yeah.
And he also says nigga. So true dat nigga at the end.
Yep.
That's Hunter.
This is all Hunter Biden.
I know this lawyer's like $800 an hour, and it's still not worth it.
Go to the next one here.
It says, there is zero, from Hunter's lawyer, there is zero coverage or pickup of this story. Zip, I believe, talking about the laptop.
Yeah. To which Hunter replied, "Wow, thank you, Michael Cohen."
And then
other text here.
Other text I've read, "I'm sorry for sexting you accidentally. That was meant for another friend named Georgia."
He also says, "My penis of late has been unconditional." Whatever that means.
And then
it's a big penis, George. I only love you because you're black.
Yeah, which is, well, I guess that's sort of reverse racism.
It's weird.
Yeah, that's love, right?
Yeah, it's love.
So we can give him the benefit.
It's love. It throws you off with the repeated use of the N-word, I guess. But hey, you know what they say with this, obviously. I want to be clear. It's not his fault. Like father, like son.
Out of a liberal instinct for love, brother, and humanity, although I think that's a good instinct, but for simple, pragmatic reasons. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now.
My son is Attorney General a year in Iraq, came back, and that's one of the things that he finds was most in need. When he was over there in Iraq for a year, people would come to him and talk about what was happening to them at home in terms of foreclosures, in terms of bad loans that were these Shylocks who took advantage of these.
In its racist context. In its anti-Semitic context.
It's the only other time I've heard of besides Edward Norton.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Bro.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy.
I'm just so mad. Is incorrect.
Nice
Uncle
looking
Phil.
guy.
Uncle Phil.
Right? He's
By
not the first.
Yeah, come on.
By far. By far.
I love how he follows it up. I'm not joking. And I'm like, oh, you can't
God.
use that as a story now.
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
going to say you were joking.
You're gonna
and
say
you're
you
like,
were
no,
joking.
literally, I'm not
It's
joking.
like when Robert Byrd said the N-word 2 times, and he was saying, you got a lot of white N-words. I've seen white N-words in my day to insult them.
Yeah.
And then his correction was like, I'm sorry, I used language that, I understand is offensive to some and no longer appropriate. Well, it's offensive because you designed it as an offensive term.
Right, exactly.
Because you're denigrating black people and saying some white people are so lowly as black people. Like, where does that come from? I'm like, no, I'm not attributing motive there. You filibustered the Civil Rights Act for like 14 hours. And you're still sticking a landing with the N-word. The point is, like father, like son, Joe Biden, take him at his word. He's not joking. I still don't think that they should be canceled for racism as much as the pedophilia.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.